Good morning. It's not actually a good morning, but good morning. Uh, I got harassed like really heavy last night. We'll kind of just make the overbearing thing of this harassment because it's sometimes harassment's wanted like I don't know, but yeah, there's a lot of unacceptable harassment. There's unacceptable things you hear people say. There's unacceptable things that people say about women at work. There's, it doesn't matter if you don't want it and it's unwarranted, it's harassment. Some old guy last night who I've seen many times who harasses other people. Um, I haven't seen him do what he did to me. He ran up on me and woke me up 3 times, knocking on my car like he was the police. Not the police. Not even close to the police. Basically, just some old, clapped out a hole. Um, who needs to, I guess, mind his own business or get on his medication, either one. But us youngins out here that have to live on the streets, that work a full, when he woke me up, either way, I was like, bro, I gotta go, like, I gotta go to bed. Like, I gotta be at work tomorrow. Like, no matter what, like, I'm going to work tomorrow. 2 hours, 1 hour sleep. Like, I was, it's not right. It's not right. We're gonna go straight into the in the book because this guy, an a-hole. Okay. Harassed heavy at Walmart by some old guy who works there. Fake AF security told him I'd see the cops when they get here. They never showed up. I lost about 2 hours sleep out of that because he woke me up. I kind of took my bag off because again he woke me up a few times. Like I had my shaders up and I couldn't see nothing. Like somebody knocked on my window like you can't sleep. I'm like what? Like I get up, I take down two sides, and then he rolls back by and he's like you do, and I'm like be gone. You know what I mean? It's like 3 o'clock in the morning, 3:30 in the morning. Go away. And yeah, and then he's like, "You want to?" And then he started screaming, "Do you want to be arrested? You've been sleeping here for a week." And I'm like, "Bro, I've been sleeping here for off and on for 6, 7 months." But okay. And yeah, I don't know, just some a hole, man, some a hole to ruin my day. Keep moving. Uh, we'll go with it. He's a cunt. I've seen him before in his POS Hyundai. Uh, he'll put all his windows down and he'll crank his music all the way up. And when people in RVs or like vans or just truckers would be sleeping, he'd roll by real slow because it's a huge parking lot and it's kind of like one lot where people kind of whatever sleep, truckers. And so yeah, he'll just roll by blasting his music as loud as he can in his stock POS 20-year-old Hyundai. And he's 65. Like he's way too old to do anything other than yell at and be like, "Go away." Like the cranky old guy from a kids movie. Ooh, just I'm not gonna let it ruin my day. Just trying to. Yeah. I'll put what I wrote. Some aged out. He speeds through the parking lot. Some aged out of relevance. Just a rogue NPC who forgot to take his meds. If you've ever seen NPC dialogue things where just crazy people say crazy things, or just basically robots. Some people are robots, and this is like a robot who forgot his programming and needs to remember his programming. That was insane. I don't know. I'm a car guy. I know that car by heart. Very super easy to see, and I know he works there. Now I wonder if I should leave a note on his window, like do I look arrested? Doing this for years. Don't touch my car again, type thing. Should I do that? Because I could do that. I'm not gonna do that. I feel like I should do that because I feel very disrespected by some insane old man, and I don't mean any harm to him in any way. I just want him to understand that I'm not breaking any laws and he needs to mind his own business and stay away from me. But hey, we'll wait until the next interaction, because the next one he's gonna be on YouTube, and he's gonna have a note on his window for sure. Or better yet, I know what he looks like. I can, like if someone's very impactful, or like I can picture his face in my head now, so I'm gonna remember that guy. And yeah, I might just see him in the store in his cute little outfit and be like, "Hey, what's going on, man? Hey." Yeah, you probably don't remember me. I was in that sleeping bag yesterday. Ugh. I hate people sometimes. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna move on, because it's just the best thing for me. It's the safest thing for me. Just move on, but it's just not right to be disrespected like that. It's not right for someone to treat another human being like that. Yeah, people love to mess with you fresh out of the bed. Like, they'll love to like wake you up on some like crazy stuff, and you don't even have like time to like get acclimated that like I'm awake. Like, this is, you know what I mean? Like, I can't even get into the like, yeah. And nobody wants a conversation. Like, nobody wants to like stop and talk. Like, he just wanted to scream at me. Yeah, he just wanted to scream at me. So I reciprocated. I wish I would have just been like, "Have a nice day," but I have bipolar disorder, so that's not the response you get. Grew up on the streets, a little bit, I'm a little bit like, you could put me, you know, there's a lot of people in New York, but you could put me on the streets of New York and be like, "Oh, he's fine, he's certified." You don't gotta worry about me. I don't know. I just don't. I can't accept certain things. That was so not okay. Old man. Uh, yeah. They just run around treating other people like trash or inconvenience. It's disgusting. Best thing I can do is ignore it. Me and confrontation don't work, but I can't be stepped on. I'm a real person, whether you like me here or not. I'm just tired of this. I don't bother anyone. I don't treat people like shit, even though my life is completely fucked. If I was banned or whatever, oh yeah, if I was banned or whatever the whack job said, I'd never shop here, obviously. I'd never spend my money in that Walmart again. I've thought about this before. So if it ever had happened, I was like, I'd never shop at that place again. But I would obviously just never shop at this place again. And even if it cost me more money, like I had to go somewhere else or whatever, I would just never shop here. Like, that's, yeah, you don't treat people that way. There's no reason to. Especially if it's a place where people are allowed to sleep and you just don't like me for some reason. I haven't done nothing. Like, I literally show up and go to sleep. Like, I get off work at like 11, and then I pull up at like 11:30, and then I just like in the parking lot completely by myself, totally far away from like like, you'd have to walk for 2 minutes just to get to me from the store, and you're gonna harass me. Like, okay, dude. Okay. I don't know. You can tell I'm heated about it, but we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna move on. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Yeah. I just never shot there. That's you never give people, like, if someone spits on you, like, kind of like World of Warcraft has spit on its community in many, well, I guess Blizzard has spit on its community in many different regards. You don't embrace that. Like, you don't, like, yes, please give me more. That's gonna be a long video, I guess. But yeah, you don't put up with it. Yeah, we need to move forward, because I don't want it to be more than 20 minutes, preferably. And then I wrote like 2 more pages. Uh yeah, and if I was to be banned, I would call, and I'd just pay like a lawyer. I'd like look around for a lawyer and just call and ask for like an hour of legal advice, and just start asking like questions. I'd write everything down beforehand. That way I could like get good points on everything. But yeah, I would just call and start asking legal advice, like, "Hey, so is this like discrimination? Is this like, you know what I mean?" I just, anything I can do. Like, $5,000 is $5,000. Yeah, I'm very sick, you know, and I'm very easily taken advantage of. But I have to defend myself the best that I can. You know what I mean? I do, but I have to defend myself the best I can with words and things. I'm not great with that. Um, move we'll move past it for the moment. But work's been good. Lots of downtime, easy money. The Hispanic dudes are my amigos now at this point. Now they're all just pulling out their phones to tell me jokes and stuff. Google Translate, kind of entertaining. Still trying to marry me off to some Latina, any Latina. I don't even care. Like old, young. I'm like, neither. I said I always pick the crazy ones. The whole work, it's a weird work dynamic. More like a weird high school. People dress like prep kids running press machines and very clicky. It's just a very strange vibe, but it's not like a bad thing. I don't know. It's very weird dynamic. I don't know. I've never worked in factory before. I've worked in like Goodwill and small warehouses, so I guess it's different. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Jesus is here today. He's riding shotgun. Usually my grandpa rides shotgun, but you know he hopped in the back seat just so Jesus could ride shotgun for now. Having a bad day, being kind of annoyed. I feel like I've already hit like the point of diminishing returns because I'm not really feeling anything. But me and Jesus went, back and forth. We passed it back and forth. So like I'd hit it, Jesus would hit it, I'd hit it, Jesus would hit it. And we did that like 15, 20 times already this morning. Well, I mean, consecutively a moment ago. Just me and Jesus were trying to get right. We were trying to get right with God, and it just wasn't really working. Just trying to relax myself and de-stress after I've been, harassed and just made to feel like a piece of garbage, and I'm not. I work, make more money than that guy, man. I make more money than that guy, and I live on the street. Like what? Heated. Okay. Yeah, me and Jesus, we went back and forth for a few rounds, talking about the deplorable behavior of human beings. I try to live with an open mind and an open heart. If I don't agree with, if I don't agree with you, I feel you should still be heard. Like you should never be a burden on others or oppress or suppress someone. Treat others how you want to be treated. I have to remember to not be stepped on. Like, dude, when I was a kid, like I get bullied or whatever. Like I was a little bit bigger of a kid, and I would get bullied when I was real young, like 4, 5, 6 years old. That didn't go on for very long. My mom was like, you gotta stand up for yourself. You gotta defend yourself. And I turned into, I guess, the bully. Like, you know what I mean? Like I was always a big guy, but I hadn't been in a fight or anything since I was like 12, and I wouldn't really go around like picking on anyone, but I was big and no one would mess with me anymore, man. Like I don't know, I've learned to stand up for myself. You should never, you should just never, like you should never, like I don't know, like push your beliefs on someone. You should never like put someone in a box. You should never like assume what someone has done. Like Ben, like no one walks in my shoes. That's why I get annoyed with people. Like I don't exactly assume everyone's thing. I know that I kind of am just like, oh, your life seems good. Like, I don't look into it, right? I have the assumption. And I get that maybe some people assume things about me, but you should never assume, like, online is one thing, but people in real life, like, you should never, like, basically that old guy running up on me was like an angry commenter who like has no business saying something, just running up on you. Like it's I don't know how I would describe it. That's a bad analogy because I don't mind the interaction online. It's more just like you shouldn't treat people like that. I'm a human being, dude. Like, what if I was your son? I'm out here, like, what? You don't even know me. I would never run up on someone and be like, hey, what are you doing? Get out of here. Like, it's not. Even when it was my job to do that as a maintenance person and everything else, they'd be like, hey, go up and tell, like, so and so, like, they got to get out. I'm like, what do I look like? I ain't no doorbell, bro. You go do that. I don't do that, man. I don't push myself on anyone, man. Like, I'm only here in the sense, like, that I'm not, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not pushing myself on anyone. I'm not, like, asking for anything. I'm not here with a sign. I'm not out here begging for anything. I'm not asking for anything. I don't want anything. I just, ugh. wanting off the streets. I want off the streets. You know what I mean? It's not like I asked for this. I never asked for any of this. I just live with the choices, good or bad, that I've made, that my people around me have made, the people who are dead have made. I live with the choices that I've made. Like, I didn't intentionally make them. I didn't purposefully put myself here. I wasn't like, my plan was to be gone. Like, I've always planned to just be gone. Like, I never want to be here. I just continue on in the hopes that it gets better. Like, I don't want to be here. The existence is so difficult sometimes, and I just try so hard to just make it better somehow. Like, I don't want to just make it better for myself. I am not that selfish. I want to do more for myself, for other people, for animals, for a lot of things. Like, there's a lot of things I want to do, and I just can't do it, man. I'm just stuck in a hole, being screwed with by people for doing nothing. I don't know. It put me in a mood today, and we're gonna move past it, and we're gonna eat cookies, and we're gonna watch Summit, and we're gonna have fun, and we're gonna go to work, and we're gonna tell jokes, and I don't care what anyone says. I'm not even going to sleep there tonight. I kind of want to sleep there tonight just in spite of it, but I don't actually need to sleep there, I don't think, unless I'm doing overtime. So if I'm doing overtime, I'm going to sleep there. And if I'm not doing overtime, I'm just going to move on with myself. And I'll be back there Sunday. Like, come see me on Sunday. I'll be there. Yeah. Move forward. Move forward with the thing. Yeah. I hate the feeling that old dickweed gave me. Like I'm a burden, or I did something to someone. Like I wronged someone, or I like you. Okay, I didn't even talk about this. The other day at work, I found like $30 on the ground, just in front of the in front of the machine. Like we have like a gas station store, not actually, but like imagine like a kiosk, and then you just pay with like a card or cash. And there was just $30 on the ground in cash on the ground. And there's tons of cameras in there, obviously, and I not like I'm doing anything. And it was a room full of people, so like just like pick it up off the ground, a bunch of Hispanic people, and I'm like, anyone? Like 10 people in the room. Everyone's like, no, and I'm like, I'm just holding it up, thinking about it for a second, and I'm like, did I give this to my supervisor? And I just like, put it on the table, you know, right in the middle, so hopefully somebody will see it. Yeah, like, dude, I'm not a God. I hate that, man. I hate feeling like I already feel enough like I shouldn't exist, right? And I don't need any extra from anyone else, especially when I'm working so hard to make it better. But they don't know that because they're not here in the car with me, freezing cold with their hands. I just want a cave to be in, or even land. I'll park my car. I put card because I was annoyed. I'll park my car in my yard. Suck my dick. It will get better. And can't feed into the negativity. Can't feed into the negativity because, yeah. That old guy, I should probably feel bad for him in a way because he's old. He's twice my age and he's working at the Walmart. So a part of me should feel bad for him because, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be working at that age. I don't even think I'll be alive at that age. But I definitely won't be working at the Walmart at that age. I'll be hand making wood stuff in my garage. I'll be doing maintenance, building stairs for people, light plumbing work. I'll be doing anything. I don't care. I'll be me and Jesus will be, working on the herbs in the backyard. Like, who cares? I don't care. It doesn't matter. But I can promise you that the trajectory on my life is so much different than some whack. Yeah. You know what? Doesn't matter. Like I say, we're not gonna worry about it. I'll make breakfast. I'll go in the thrift store. I found like a Nike SB beanie at the other thrift store. It was $1, but I didn't want it. It was kind of an ugly colorway, which is what I prefer. But yeah, I didn't mess with it just because I don't need it. I have so many hats in the back seat. Like I talk about so many hats in the back seat. I was say hats, scarf. hats. Dirty, ugly hat that really needs to be thrown out. Yeah, hats. I mostly just use them to cover up my Steam Deck, and then I wear a different one at night. Like I've went to wear a different one. I was wearing the blue one at work, but I'm not really wearing one at work anymore. My hair looks absolutely atrocious all the time. I didn't tell them, but I kind of intentionally want to look ugly, at least at work, because I don't want to have interactions. Like I just don't want to put myself in that situation. But yeah, I've been wearing this one a lot at night. We're gonna go for like 1 year hair growth and then we're gonna cut it all off. Yeah, I just been wearing this one at night. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like very soft on the inside. Yeah. He woke me up, and then I was freezing cold because I took the bag halfway off, and I was waiting for the police to show up, and then nobody showed up, and then I was just like, yep, that's exactly what I thought. And like, why am I even being bothered? And in a year or two, I'm gonna be in my house, and I'm just gonna be hanging out, watching Lord of the Rings, playing video games, and I'm not even gonna remember that I was here. Or I'll remember it, but it'll just be like, hey, you remember that one time for almost 10% of your entire life that you had to spend in your car? Like, yeah, I remember that. It sucked. But look at us now. So, I refuse to give up, man. I like, even though, like, no matter what happened, I would just sleep at the other Walmart. It's like 15 minutes further, but it is what it is. Like, yeah, it is what it is. Or the rest area that's like 20 minutes that way. Like, trust me, it is what it is, and you can't stop me. Can't stop me. You won't stop me. I don't want to be out here. I was forced to be out here. I'm stuck out here, and I do the best I can, and I make the best of it. I guarantee you couldn't live out here for more than a few weeks. You'd be crying to go home. You got no Wi-Fi. I'm gonna have Wi-Fi in months. That's what it is. Yeah, if anyone's curious, like, how I eat, like, these aren't usually the cookies I get. I get these at Aldi's occasionally if I go to an Aldi's. Yeah, I'm gonna eat all these today. And I'm gonna need them because I was so hungry when I got off work yesterday. So hungry. I ate 5 of those for breakfast yesterday, and then a bunch of goldfish for lunch. And I was so hungry when I got off work. My stomach hurt so bad. So hungry. So yeah, I'm getting ready to eat again. I need the calories. I'm running around playing soccer off and on for 8 hours. So yeah. Hope everyone has a good day. I hope everyone has a better day than me. Don't harass people. Don't be that person. Don't push yourself on someone else. If it's unwanted, it's harassment. Point blank, period. Like, that's all there is to it. Like, I don't know. People are weird nowadays. Like, me, I'm like, I won't even say nothing to nobody. I won't even say a girl's cute unless I'm like, unless it seems warranted or something. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. Like, I don't know. Like, be respectful of other people. Like, even if I don't agree with the Amish people and everything else, be respectful of other people and their beliefs. Same thing with the people who believe in, they believe in God. I respect their belief. I appreciate that their belief does something for them. You know what I mean? It's not like it's not all hate out here. I don't hate anyone. Not really. Unless you've wronged me. I might hate you. But, we're trying to just move past that. I lightly hate this guy, but I'm just going to move past it. And if he does it again, then we're going to have to come up with something. I don't know. Well, I've already came up with things, but, like, for now, it doesn't matter, and we're moving on. I hope everyone has a great day. Yeah. I hope you have a good day. If you have to go to work, I hope you're having a good day at work. I'm about to make work fun today, no matter what. I refuse to let my day be ruined. And it's not happening. We're about to watch YouTube. We're going to eat. We're going to have a good day. See you guys. Have fun. Goodbye.